Hello everyone. In our previous video, we learned about the early Chola Empire. Today we are going to talk about one of the most ancient and powerful dynasties of South India. An empire that left an indelible mark on Indian history from the Mahabharata period until the 15th century. Yes friends, today we will discuss the Pandya Dynasty. So let's begin this exciting historical journey. The Pandya Dynasty, called Pandyar in Tamil, was one of the three great dynasties of ancient Tamilkam. Along with the Chola and Chera, the Pandyas shaped the history of South India. The capital of the Pandya Empire was Madurai, which is still a major city in Tamil Nadu today. Madurai was not only a political center at that time, but also a hub of literature, art, and culture. The most interesting thing is that the Pandya dynasty is mentioned in the Mahabharata, the writings of Megasthenes, Ashoka's inscriptions, and even in Greek and Roman literature. This shows how influential and extensive the Pandya Empire was. The history of the Pandya dynasty spans approximately 2,500 years, and it can be roughly divided into three major periods. 1. Early Pandya period, 6th century BCE to 3rd century CE. 2. Medieval Pandya period, 6th to 10th century. 3. Later Pandya period, 13th to 15th century. Origin of the Pandya dynasty. Friends, there are many mythological and historical stories about the origin of the Pandya dynasty. According to mythological beliefs, the Pandyas are the Pandya dynasty, the glorious empire of South India. According to mythological beliefs, the Pandyas are connected to the Pandavas of the Mahabharata. It is said that the Pandya kings participated in Draupadi's Swayamvara and supported the Pandavas in the Kurukshetra war. According to another story, the Pandya dynasty was founded by Sundareshwar, the husband of Meenakshi, daughter of Lord Shiva. The famous Meenakshi temple in Madurai is connected to this story. In Tamil literature, the Pandyas are described as rulers of Kumari Khandam. Kumari Khandam is a legendary land that is said to have submerged into the sea. It is believed that the Pandya kings came from this ancient land and settled in Madurai. Historical evidence shows that the Pandya dynasty existed from the 6th century BCE. The Sangam literature, which is the most ancient Tamil literature, contains detailed descriptions of Pandya kings. Megasthenes, who was a Greek ambassador in the court of Chandragupta Maurya, mentioned the Pandya kingdom in his writings, where pearls were found and which was ruled by women. Early Pandya period and Sangam era. Friends, the golden age of the Pandya dynasty is considered to be the Sangam era, 300 BCE to 300 CE. Many great Pandya kings are mentioned in Sangam literature. 1. Nedunjeliyan I. He was a great warrior king. He defeated the combined army of Chera and Chola in the Battle of Tallailanganam. This victory is remembered with great pride in Sangam literature. 2. Mudukudumi Peruvazhudi. This king was famous for his generosity and justice. He made Madurai a prosperous cultural center. It is said that many poets and scholars lived in his court. 3. Nedunjeliyan II Arivudai Nambi. He was the most famous early Pandya king. He defeated the Chera king and took him prisoner. The Sangam poem Madurai Kanji praises him. Prosperity of the Pandyas. The early Pandya Empire was extremely prosperous. There were several reasons for this. Trade. The Pandyas conducted maritime trade with the Roman Empire, Egypt, and Southeast Asia. Pearls, diamonds, spices, and cotton fabrics were major exports. Madurai and Korkai ports were major trading centers. Agriculture. Extensive agriculture was practiced on the fertile land along the Vagi River. Rice, spices, and cotton were the main crops. Pearl industry. The Pandya region, especially the coasts of Korkai and Tuticorin, were world famous for pearls. There was great demand for Pandya pearls in the Roman Empire. Cultural contribution. Tamil literature was at its peak during the Sangam era. Pandya kings patronized poets and scholars. 3 Sangams, literary academies, were organized in Madurai, where poets presented their works. Kalabbra invasion and decline of the Pandyas. Friends, at the end of the 3rd century, the Pandya Empire faced a major crisis. A tribe called Kalabbra invaded South India. This period is known as the Kalabbra Interregnum or Dark Age because during this time all 3 dynasties, Pandya, Chola, and Chera, declined. There is disagreement among historians about the origin of the Kalabras. Some consider them to have come from North India, while others describe them as local tribes who rebelled. Kalabbra rulers ruled Tamilkam for about 300 years, 3rd to 6th century. This was a dark period for Tamil history because literary and cultural activities almost stopped during this time. During this period, Pandya kings were confined to small areas. They had lost their old power and glory. Revival of the Pandyas. But friends, in history, after every darkness comes dawn. In the 6th century, the Pandya dynasty once again began to regain its lost power. A great Pandya warrior named Kadungo defeated the Kalabras and made Madura the capital of the Pandyas again. He is called the destroyer of Kalabras. After this, the Pandya dynasty had many powerful kings. 1. Arikesari Marvarman, 7th century. He conducted successful campaigns against the Cholas and Pallavas. The Pandya Empire expanded during his reign. 2. Kochalaya Randhira, 8th century. He established friendly relations with the Rashtrakutas. Expanded northward. 3. Vargun I. He was a great conqueror. He defeated both the Chola and Pallav. 4. Srimara Srivallabha, 9th century. He was a valiant and just king. The Pandya Empire reached its peak during his reign. Chola-Pandya rivalry. There was intense rivalry between the Pandyas and Cholas in the 9th and 10th centuries. Both empires were struggling for supremacy in South India. Initially, the Pandyas were strong, but during the reign of Rajaraja Chola I and Rajendra Chola I, the Cholas defeated the Pandyas. By the end of the 10th century, the Pandya Empire came under the Chola Empire. For about 300 years, Pandya kings ruled as feudatories of the Cholas. Later Pandya period, Golden Age again. Friends, in the 13th century, the Pandya dynasty made a spectacular comeback. When the Chola Empire began to weaken, the Pandya kings took advantage of this opportunity. Jatvarman Sundara Pandya I, 1251 to 1268. He was the greatest king of the later Pandyas. He completely defeated the Chola Empire, also defeated the Hoysalas and expanded northward. His empire included all of Tamil Nadu, part of Kerala, and southern Karnataka. This was the largest expansion of the Pandya Empire. Marvarman Kulsekara Pandya I, 1268 to 1310. He further strengthened his father's empire, also invaded Sri Lanka and made it his feudatory. During his reign, the Pandya Empire was extremely powerful militarily and economically. Maritime power and trade. During the later Pandya period, the Pandya Navy was very powerful. The Pandyas conducted extensive trade with China, Southeast Asia, Arabia, and East Africa, exported spices, fabrics, pearls, and gems. They were among the major maritime traders of the Indian Ocean. Marco Polo's visit. The famous Venetian traveler Marco Polo visited the Pandya Empire in 1288. He wrote in his travelogue, "The Pandya kingdom is extremely prosperous. The king here has countless diamonds, pearls, and gems. The port here is full of merchants. The pearl trade happens here on a very large scale. Architecture and temple construction. Later Pandya kings were great patrons of art and architecture. Many magnificent temples were built during this period. Meenakshi Temple, Madurai. Although this temple was built much earlier, the later Pandyas extensively expanded and beautified it. Its gopurams, temple gateways, are excellent examples of Dravidian architecture. Nellaiappar Temple, Tirunelveli. This is also a wonderful temple from the Pandya period. Pandya kings also made important contributions to Chidambaram Temple. Literature and culture. Tamil literature flourished again during the later Pandya period. Many important Tamil texts were composed during this period. Music and dance also received state patronage. The Bharatanatyam dance form developed during this period. Decline of the Pandya Empire. Friends, every great empire has an end, and the Pandya Empire was not untouched by this. Succession conflict. After the death of Mavarman Kulsekara in 1308, a fierce civil war broke out between his two sons, Sundara Pandya and Veera Pandya, for the throne. This conflict was so serious that it weakened the entire empire. Both princes sought help from external powers, which proved fatal for the empire. Delhi Sultanate invasion. Malik Kafur, who was the general of Sultan Alauddin Khilji of the Delhi Sultanate, took advantage of this chaos. In 1311, Malik Kafur invaded South India. This invasion was extremely destructive. Madurai was captured. Temples were looted, especially the Meenakshi temple. Enormous wealth, diamonds and jewels, and gold were taken to Delhi. The political existence of the Pandya dynasty almost ended. This invasion affected not only the Pandya Empire, but the entire South India. Rise of the Vijayanagar Empire. After Malik Kafur's invasion, the Pandya Empire was divided into many small kingdoms. Some Pandya kings continued to rule in small areas, but their power was nominal. The Vijayanagar Empire rose in the 14th century. The rulers of Vijayanagar gradually established their control over South India. The Pandya kings became feudatories of the Vijayanagar Empire. Some Pandya princes continued to rule in small areas until the 16th century, but they had no significant political influence. Thus, after a glorious history of about 2000 years, the Pandya dynasty came to an end. Legacy of the Pandya Empire. Friends, although the political existence of the Pandya Empire ended, their cultural and historical legacy is still alive today. Architecture. Meenakshi Temple is still one of the most famous temples in India. Pandya architectural style influenced Dravidian architecture. Huge gopurams, temple gateways, are the hallmark of Pandya architecture. Tamil language and literature. Sangam literature is one of the world's most ancient literatures. The Tamil language flourished under the patronage of Pandya kings. Even today, Pandyas are remembered with pride in Tamil culture. Trade and economy. The Pandyas opened maritime trade routes. Their trade relations connected India to the world. The tradition of the pearl industry is still alive in Tuticorin. Administrative system. The administrative system of the Pandyas was very well organized. They established the tradition of local self-governance. The justice system was fair and swift. Social contribution. Pandya rulers promoted education. Art and culture received patronage. There was a tradition of religious tolerance. So friends, this was the glorious history of the Pandya dynasty. A dynasty that influenced the history of South India for about 2000 years. From the Mahabharata period to the medieval period, the Pandyas made invaluable contributions to Indian culture, literature, architecture, and trade. From Sangam literature to the Meenakshi temple, their legacy is still alive today. We learned about the early Cholas. Today we learned about the Pandyas. In the next video, we will talk about the Pallav dynasty, which was the third great dynasty of Tamilkam and which ruled in the Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Telangana region. The story of the Chera kings is equally exciting and inspiring. So friends, if you like this video, please like it, share it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified first about our new videos. Do tell us in the comments what you found most interesting about the Pandya Empire and which dynasty or historical topic you would like to see a video on. See you in the next video with a new historical journey. Thank you.